Step one, or whatever step it is after planning it out, you got to pick up the stuff. Pro tip, never come to IKEA on a weekend, only come on the weekdays. This has been fantastic, fast. All right, so the goal is to take this wall and make a buffet, a banquette, whatever it is. The TV will be mounted above it. We're gonna put a countertop on top of 6 of these cabinets from IKEA after we bolt them together. We need a ton of toy storage. We moved to a new phase where our kids are getting a little bit older, and that kid up there is our new addition. Welcome to new addition, but we're running out of space. So we're trying to make this upstairs room more of a playroom, which it hasn't been in the past. Here's kind of our stash of toys we have staged out of the way. Here's what the room looked like before with our obnoxiously large TV. It looked great. It worked really well with the room, but there's no storage. So stay tuned. First step here is we've assembled 2. We got 4 to go. Bolt them all together, bolt them to the wall. We got a countertop to put on top of it. So we'll show you how it kind of comes together as we go. All right, here's the update. We have all the boxes in place. Originally, I thought I was going to have a gap on each side of a little bit, but I actually had to saw the baseboard to get that one in, which is great. So I'm going to put a kickboard across the front eventually today. This side I had to saw as well to fit it in. I mean, look how tight this fit is. This is awesome. I think I'd do more damage than anything trying to put a piece of filler in that hole. So that's going well. That's one reason we chose this, the Brimnes, however you say it in Swedish, because it's going to fit the wall perfect. We had another one we preferred, but this one's a little bit taller. Some things I have to do next. One, I have these 1x4s that I'm going to put as a shim behind for all of these anchors to go into. Reason for that, I really don't want to move the footboard from the back behind the wall because I have that tack strip for the carpet, and there's going to be a valley behind it, which I think will mess up me trying to be level. I also have a number of shims. I'll shim this up. A couple other things. Right behind this corner, I have an outlet. So I may cut a hole in this to bring that outlet forward. I may go into my attic behind here and see if that's the end of a run. If so, I'll move the outlet to the left so we can still access it outside of the cabinet. I have an outlet right behind this wall. I will cut a hole to expose it. I'm also going to make a jumper outlet up here for my television that I'll have mounted so we can have a clean look without any cords. Also going to probably drill a hole. This one has glass and this one has glass. Drill a hole in this one so I can pass my cords through to get up to the TV. So that's where we're at in the process, and we'll update you as we move forward. All right, update. Everything is screwed together with wood screws. I put them through the sides there. I also bolted everything to my ledger board in the back. I brought my outlet through to the front by using a spacer. I also took this outlet right down here and cut the back to fit perfectly, and then in my attic ran a wire from there up to here and created my outlet spot. This is my cable and my Cat 5, which will eventually come down here to one of our glass cabinets, which have our DVD player, and I've made a hole through there. Luckily, I have an air-conditioned attic or a spray and foam insulation, so I have a larger insulated envelope, so don't have to worry about a draft coming through the wall. So next is doors, and then countertop, and then I bought a piece of molding from Home Depot that I'm going to trim to fit to cover up the feet so we don't have to see those. All right, another update. All the doors are on. Countertop in place. It cut very easily. The laminate didn't pull up at all, so I ripped 2 pieces long ways, and the seam is right here in the middle. which from a distance really can't even see it all. One mistake I did made is I meant to cut the ends off that are against the walls, and I messed up one of them there, but it's not that noticeable. Next is getting the TV mounted. But overall, we got some awesome storage. The hardware that comes with it for the pools we're not super pleased with, so we're trying to buy something else off of Amazon. A few little things I had to figure out was this door wouldn't quite open against my baseboard that wrapped around the edge, so I just sawed it off straight, and you can see my pink is still turning white. I'll sand that and paint it the wall color a little later. We were going to put a kickboard at the bottom, but looking at it now, it doesn't look that bad at all the seams, so we're going to leave that alone. But I'll show you the final product here in a moment, but we're getting close. Where we had the TV before, you can see where I didn't paint between our shiplap because you'll never see it because the TV's there. So these bottom two, since we're raising the TV, I definitely need to come back and touch up paint as well with an artist brush in those holes. Stay tuned. Finished product. We had to raise our artwork. This thing is done. What's nice is it's so long, it makes our 87-inch TV look small. But man, it holds so much. So these are Home Depot pools. The pools that came with these were a little cheapy looking, but these have a ton of storage for all the stuff, which is great. A few finishing touches, like the footboard here, I had to cut off straight, that way the door could actually open. So I mudded it back. I just haven't got the touch-up paint yet. But yeah, we're super happy with it. This made this room be able to actually store the toys and made it into quite the big space for them to be able to play and run and destroy. So yeah, go IKEA. First IKEA project in the books.